Hi everyone. I hope you're having a great day today. I am super excited to showcase the project that I've got for you for our Thinking Outside of the Box blog hop project this month. We were asked to design a easel card matchbox, and what I've got for you is something that was inspired by Intertwine Designs. So I can't wait to show you this. I used our new snowflake showcase, which I'll be showing you guys a little bit later. And just so you know, all of the measurements and all of the dimensions will be up on my blog with instructions as well as this video, just because there's some sort of different measurements for this. So I want you to be able to see those as well. So I'm going to get started. So I'm just going to turn you down here. Now, I have actually pre-scored, but I'm going to walk you through all of the scoring that I did and the cutting. I would highly recommend using the trimmer just because you've got your cutting blade and your scoring blade. And with the measurements with this little project, there's some different ones. You're going to be using 1/16 of an inch with some of them. So this is a great way to be able to find them because they actually have those on the trimmer. So you will need 4 pieces, and I did use Mary Merlot. You are going to cut one piece at 4x4, and this is going to become your card front. You are going to cut one piece at 8x4, and this is going to become your card base or your easel, and you're going to score it at 4 inches. And then I am going to show you this. You're going to score on one of the panels on a diagonal. So you're just going to line it up like this on the 2 edges. Oops, I'm going to move that. And just using that score, you're just going to score it down like that. And I'm just going to fold this so you can see it. So you're going to fold your card base in half, and then you're going to fold up so that you have this sort of additional flap that's half of that base. Your drawer insert is going to be cut at 6 7/8 by 6 inches. And what you're going to do is on the 6-inch side, you're going to score at 5 inches, and you're going to score at 1 inch. And then you're going to turn it, and on the side that's 6 7/8, you're going to score at 1 inch, you're going to score at 5 inches, and you're going to score at 6 inches. Once you've got that all scored, you're just going to set that aside. The final piece that you're going to do is for the actual drawer, or for the box for the drawer. And this piece you're actually going to cut at 10 5/8 by 5 1/16. So that's where this trimmer is so great. You're just going to go to that 1/16. It's just that little mark right after the 5. That's going to be your 1/16. Once you've cut that piece, what you're going to do is on the 5 1/16 side, you're going to actually score it at 4 inches. You're going to score at 4 inches. And then you're going to turn your piece. You're going to line it up. You're going to score at that 4 inch again. Then you're going to score at 5 1/16. You're going to score at 9 1/16. And you're going to score at 10 1/8. And the reason for that is just to give your box for the drawer a little bit more room to slide in and out. Once you've done all that, you're going to be able to move your trimmer, and you're going to want to fold on all of your score lines. So I'm just going to do that right now. I didn't bring my bone folder, but I'll just use my fingers to give it a really good. You want to make sure that your scored lines are folded really, really well. And I'm just going to show you what you're going to do with this piece first. So once you've got that all folded up, with your scissors, you're just going to, where you have your 2 sort of little edges here, you're just going to cut up that side, the 2 sides up to that 1 inch mark, and then you're just going to miter these corners because these are going to make the flaps for your box. So I'm just gonna do this one as well. Just gonna give that a cut. And then you're just going to cut up those edges again. And you're just gonna snip out this little piece as well. So you're going to end up with that, with your two little flaps like this. With your drawer insert, this one's a little bit different. So the first thing that you're gonna do is actually snip up both, all the way up those two score lines that you created. You're gonna cut away that first little piece, and now these are gonna make your little flaps again. So you're just going to miter those sides, and then with this piece here, you know what, I'm gonna actually fold this on that score line so I can see it better. You're just going to, again, kind of miter that edge. So I'm gonna cut these as well. And you're gonna cut that little piece away. Now, this is only for the side that you have those two scored lines where you're going to cut up that edge. On the other side, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're just going to create these two little flaps here. So you're just gonna cut those away just like that. And I'm just gonna bring that up so you can see that a little bit better. This is going to become the insert for the drawer, and this is going to be the box of the drawer. I'm just gonna glue this together so you can see. I'm gonna fold all of my little scored pieces, just like this. All right. And what's gonna happen, the reason why you have a double flap here, this is actually gonna tuck in, and this is gonna be the front of your drawer. This right here is gonna be the front of your drawer, and it's double enforced so that when you're opening and closing the drawer, it's going to be nice and solid for you. So you're going to just put some glue, and I use Tombow glue. I know some of you have a love-hate relationship with it. I love it, some of you hate it, but when you are working with 3D projects, I really do highly recommend using the Tombow glue. Couple of reasons. The first is it gives you a little bit of wiggle room when you're working with it, number one. So if you're finding that you haven't lined it up properly, you can shift it. And snail just doesn't hold down the same way. When you've got a 3D project that you're working with, especially something like this, you're going to be opening and closing it, and you just don't want it to fall apart. So I really recommend the Tombow glue for something like this. I am just going to do this one and this one as well, and put that together so you can see that. This is going to become your little box. Now I think you can put, or your little drawer, sorry, that's the little drawer that you can put little things into and stuff like that. Now, by the magic of this, I do already have it sort of pre-assembled here, and I'm gonna just show you here. Oh, I don't wanna show you what's inside yet. So this is the little drawer, and it just slides right inside of that little box. And that little card that I was showing you before, and I will show you how to put this part together as well. But if you can see that there, it's got that little easel, and then it folds down flat. What I'm using to decorate, we have an amazing new promotion coming up November 1st through the 30th called the Snowflake Showcase. And if you can see those there, this doesn't even do it justice. These dies are so gorgeous. These are an exclusive project, these are an exclusive product that will be available through November. as well as this beautiful stamp set, which is called Snow is Glistening. And we also have some beautiful embellishments, very hard to see, but I'm gonna kind of show you. And I'll have pictures of those up on my blog as well. So I just want to show you with the little box that's been created, with that, how I decorated it. So again, I am going to have pictures up on my blog. I'm just gonna see if this showcase is better. There we go. So I cut out with our new Mary Merlot glimmer paper. And of course we have this new gorgeous glimmer paper. There's the Mary Merlot. There is the shaded spruce and the champagne. Again, the lighting's not that great, but I used the Mary Merlot to cut out the little snowflakes. And then I used Very Vanilla for my center one. And then I used the little jewels. I used these little jewels here. Oh, you can't see that at all. There we go. I used the smallest of the gold jewels into the center of my snowflake. Then with the Mary Merlot and with our stitched ovals, I created the ovals, and then I cut a gold circle and attached that. And then with the Snow is Glistening, I stamped out, actually I can show it to you here. I stamped out the sentiment in Mary Merlot. Oh, that's gonna be backwards for you, but it says, sending a blizzard of wishes for a wonderful season. And I just mounted that again on Mary Merlot, and I bannered that. And I'm gonna show you guys how to assemble this and put it together. What I do wanna show you though is how I did this little card front first, like this part here. So, I just wanna make sure that I've done this right. So what you're going to do is, with your card base like this is your card front. You are going to glue it onto, you just want to line that up like this. So you're going to glue that onto the card front, and then that's what's going to allow it to move like this. So I'm just going to show you that. I'm just going to lay that down here. So you just want to press that piece down. You're going to always glue from your smaller piece to your larger piece. So you're just going to put some glue down there. You're going to take your other card front piece, line that right on top of your card. Just run your hand down like that. And that is going to create your little easel, if you can see that. There we go. That's going to create your little easel for your box. You're going to be decorating it as well. I do have all of the measurements for the DSP, and there'll be pictures, but you're going to want to cut your pieces to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and that's what's going to go onto the front of your card base. You're going to put that onto the inside of your card, and this is going to get glued down onto your box front. Then you're going to cut 4 pieces at 3 3/4 by 3/4, and these are the pieces that are going to go around your box's edges, just like that. And then I added an additional 3 3/4 piece by 3 3/4 piece onto the inside of my box. And just to show you, I have they're just so gorgeous. These are new embellishments. Oh, again, not doing them justice. New embellishments in the holiday catalog. They're little copper little ornaments. They're so pretty. So I just put a package of them inside of my little drawer because, you know what, they're pretty, so why shouldn't they be packaged in something pretty? I'm just going to slide that back in just like that. So now I'm going to decorate the front of my box. So I've got my snowflake. Oh, and I should mention, what I did with this as well is I cut 3 additional snowflakes in white, and I layered them all together, glued them all together with Tombow glue, and then I put my Mary Merlot on because I really wanted this to look like a die cut, and I wanted it to have lots of strength. So I did that with that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little sentiment here and kind of figure out where I want it to lie. So I think I want it kind of like that. So I'm gonna put my snowflake on, and I don't wanna go all the way to the top because it's going to hang off that edge. So again, I love me my Tombow glue, so I'm using the Tombow glue. And I'm just gonna center that there. Just gonna put that on just like that. Perfect, love that. And then I'm going to, with my little circular piece, this is the piece that's going to allow your easel, I'm gonna turn it this way, it's gonna allow your easel to stand up like that when you're wanting it propped up. So I actually put dimensionals onto the back of the stitched piece, and then I put dimensionals onto the back of my gold glimmer piece so that it's got some width to it, so that it'll help the easel actually stand up. So I'm just gonna peel off my dimensionals from that. All right. Perfect. And I'm just going to sort of line that up onto the side, just like that, onto the box. And now I'm going to turn that so you can see. See how that helps prop up that easel? Oh, love it. All right. Then my sentiment, I didn't bring my dimensionals, but I'll just hold this in place so you can see it. I like to use dimensionals, and I put dimensionals here and here, and then I just pop that right up onto my piece like that. So I'm just gonna bring that closer so that you can see. Oh, there we go. So you can see how that's gonna look. Oh, I'll have pictures again of the whole project as well. But love, 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 love. So you've got your little box with your little easel card that turns on a diagonal. And then you can just open up that little drawer. I should mention, I did also use the 3/4 inch circular punch to punch that little tab right here. I punched that little tab to make the drawer front, to make it easier to open. And I did it also on the DSP so that when you open and close that drawer, you have a way to grasp it. I don't know if you can see those pretty. Look at those pretty. And then look at that snowflake. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that project. Hi, I'm back again. I know, I hope you enjoyed that project. If you make this, I would love to see what you've done. So throw it up on my blog, please, please, please. I hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. I will see you with my Thinking Outside of the Box blog next month, but stay tuned for other videos and tips and tricks. I've got a few really fun things coming up with Barb's Basics and stuff like that. So take care, guys. Bye.